In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
They got 21 yards on the play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's first and goal. To throw, Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake here, Daniels. He's going to keep it this time.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Daniels sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Cavante Turpin, now the return for the Cowboys. Takes this in the area of midfield. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate. And unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Now Dak to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two...
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt is able to drive that pile about a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 21-0 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Play action now with Daniels. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. That's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down.
Let's go now.
15.
Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Cowboys first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yeah, Bruce.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That is caught. He's got ground. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down.
Daniels from the pistol. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to 60. Back to
They send the receiver in motion right. They give here to the motion man. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Cut. Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot.
Slot man motioned over. 3rd and short, Daniels. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Tress Way on to punt. They could really use a good one here. That'll be the 1st and more. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off from work, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Wrapped up on that play by Big Quinnen Williams.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 20.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 4 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3rd and 12.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 9 yards. 3 and out.
They bring way on to handle the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He has been putting up some numbers early in this contest. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Dak now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
One of the tight ends motioning left. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st down.
Here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Washington Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Deron Bland. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go,
The
set.
Cowboys' 31-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Daniels sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Let's go.
And it's
60.
third down.
Third and long for him here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He picks up 28 on the play, and that'll be good for Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. What do you think?
Prescott now off the play fake. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Complete. Trey Amos on the coverage.
Yeah. What do you think?
Prescott to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive. Looking to... It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the fourth with that kind of lead. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than...
Daniels hit, and he lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down and 11.
Throw here, third down. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
10-yard gain.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And this is Way, wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line.
Yeah!
Throwing on first is Prescott. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Yeah, bring it.
Play action now for Prescott. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Yeah,
Dak throwing again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Third down and 10 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
yeah,
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Now here he goes on the boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Go!
On first down, here's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Daniels from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Washington first down.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory.